from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down. Black. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The Chargers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Black. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Butts, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 73 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 4th down, Black. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Xander Horvath with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes certain situations, they just call for doing.
On 1st and 10, Black. Flush to his right. They juked him, and he'll be out right at the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Black. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. It's complete. It's Miller. Oh, what a juke into space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
He came very close to absolutely destroying their defensive strategy, didn't he? Broke some tackles and came very close to picking up a 1st down. They've got to wrap up better.
Indeed, but they were able to get him down before that marker. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Black escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man here, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. Black. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Black. Throwing left side, it's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, you gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Throwing on 1st down. Black. He's able to find Miller. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Bunts. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Black. He'll buy some time right. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, Bunts. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Black. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On second down now, Bunts. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic. And it's...
The Charger drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Looking to throw on second down. Black. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Up the middle they go. Bunts. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Black. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on third, and then the tables turned. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. On the give, this is their fullback. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down, but down to about the 32. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw again. Black. And Miller with it over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Powers through him. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns. The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bunts. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Black. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Black. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Bunts. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. This is Miller, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A give to the fullback on the dive. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And make it now a pair of touchdowns for the big man out of the backfield.
I'm not sure this was in the game plan, but boy, it's working to perfection. And I know one person has a big grin on his face now, and that's that big guy who's found his way into the end zone twice in this game.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Chargers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.